Welcome, welcome to the third and final game between MarineLord and PuppyPaw. Whoever wins this gets through to the grand finals. So MarineLord already placed down his town centre, playing as the Ottomans in the blue. And PuppyPaw in the pink, playing as the Holy Roman Empire. He's placed down his TC as well. We've got another lake water map here. We see PuppyPaw going to be dropping down a dock here on the lake. MarineLord might be looking to do the same. Not going to be placing one down quite yet, but I'm sure we'll have one on the way very shortly. And Whammon, thank you very much for the raid. That is really appreciated. 130 viewers coming through. Thank you very much. And we do see MarineLord is going to be dropping that dock down here on the other side of this this little lake, or this river. Probably more of a river. But PuppyPaw got a pretty nice spawn here. He's got the gold. He's got quite a bit of wood. MarineLord, again, a little bit struggling on the gold here. He's got lots of wood. He has got a large gold vein over here, but again, that's quite a bit of a walk. You have to walk all the way around here to get at this gold. And then he's got another gold over here, which you can access from down here, but at that point, you may as well go for this smaller gold mine. So it's going to be interesting to see how MarineLord looks to get his gold. But at the moment, going to be going for that fishing economy. PuppyPaw yet to queue up a fishing ship. But quite an interesting spawn here. We got quite a few crossings this time. Quite often on these river maps, we see there only being like a couple crossings. But on this one, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. So quite a few crossings. One of the games I remember most, it was Lash versus Iron Magic, where there's only 2 crossings on this one lake, which made it pretty interesting. But I think the more crossings makes it a little bit more high action. Otherwise, people just tend to just wall it up, and it can get a little bit boring. Lots of fishing ships coming out from MarineLord. PuppyPaw finally making his first one. So MarineLord's 2 fishing ships up for the time being. PuppyPaw does have his prelate out now. So for those wondering, the Holy Roman Empire do not start with their prelate, but they start with an extra 100 gold so they can make their prelate. So I guess technically they miss out on a villager, but yeah, starting with 100 gold is better than having no prelate and no gold. So, but PuppyPaw going to be moving out now. Looks like he's going to be going for the boar. Interesting to see. Very, very early boar here. Going to be an interesting move for him. Going to be a very, very efficient food source. But honestly, is it worth going for the boar when you've already got a fishing economy online? I mean, you've only got one villager over here to sustain this fishing economy, which is interesting, I guess. I'm unable to fit all of these villagers around here. Unfortunately, that tree is in the way. So one villager's just going to be standing there idle. PuppyPaw realizes that, and I think it's going to be gathering up the sheep instead. And now moving villagers over to the gold as well. So I think PuppyPaw is going to be going up for a very fast age up here. Whereas MarineLord, on the other hand, he's already on 2 docks. Have a look at that. He's going ham on the water right here. So it's going to be interesting to see what PuppyPaw can look to do by reaching the feudal age so much quicker than MarineLord. I guess he wants to put on some water pressure, but MarineLord might want to try and get up a wall here, possibly. I like how PuppyPaw has a house here as well. That's a very random spot, but I wonder how much vision it gives. I guess it gives quite a bit of vision, so you'll be able to tell if MarineLord's coming up with some ships or something. I guess that's a benefit of placing the house there. MarineLord has spotted out this boar play by PuppyPaw. And I think he's got to be feeling a little bit confused right now as to why PuppyPaw is not going so heavy on the water. But we see PuppyPaw floating so much food right now. Look at all that food. And he's got 3 villagers in the queue as well. So definitely needs to get some more villagers on the gold. 6 on here, so it shouldn't be too much longer before that age up comes in. Oh my goodness. PM, thank you so much. Giving out 20 gifted subs. You're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. That's really, really appreciated. Thank you. But the Meinwerk Palace coming down from PuppyPaw. What is going on here? We haven't seen this landmark in years. We haven't seen this since last year. Literally. Meinwerk Palace. Interesting. Okay. So it looks like Puppy's going to be going for a fast castle. It's got to be, right? It's got to be fast castle into Burgrave. It's got to be, right? With the Meinwerk. And we can see he's got so many, he's floating up or stacking up so much food right there. Still lots of villagers on the gold vein. Only got 2 villagers on the Meinwerk. It's got to be, right? He's got no villagers on the wood, so I don't think he's going to be pushing out men-at-arms in H2. Yeah, it has to be a Burgrave, but the age up coming through now from MarineLord. Going to be the Sultani Trade Network. MarineLord's gone very heavy on the water. We see he's already up 13 fishing ships. What is his response going to be to this? We see he's got his scout over here, so it is going to be spotting out the Meinwerk. And with that, it's spotting out the villagers as well on the gold. He's got to be thinking this is a Burgrave rush. So MarineLord did gather up that gold from the south here. And I mean, stone walls are banned in the feudal age, so stone walls are not something that MarineLord could look to go into, but honestly, just placing like a few palisade walls here along these crossings could buy you enough time to age up, because having 16 fishing ships like this, you're going to be able to age up shortly behind as well, especially with more villagers going on to gold here. The Meinwerk Palace about to be completed. We see PuppyPaw stacking up more than enough food right now, just waiting on the gold. And now going to be moving off the boar as well. Where are these villagers heading to? We see the meta comes out for MarineLord as well with the scout. Gonna be giving that extra movement speed towards that scout. And PuppyPaw gonna be heading off onto this sheep here. Still got a little bit left on the boar though, so a little bit surprising there. Maybe he thinks MarineLord's looking to put some pressure on himself. So moves on to the sheep. But that's an interesting choice there. I would have gathered up that last little bit of food. But there we go. Meinwerk goes up. House going to get dropped down as well. And Burgraves has been placed. Where has it been placed? Here it is. Okay, so it seems like he brought the villagers forward onto the sheep, so he could immediately put them onto the Burgrave. That's a lot of villagers. 13 villagers there on the Burgrave. And we can see he's already floating 500 food. He needs to get in a little bit more gold, though. Needs to grab that veterancy upgrade in ASAP. No military ships coming through from either player yet. PuppyPaw going to be able to afford quite a few men-at-arms. At the moment, 6 men-at-arms going to be running across. I heard something being placed down there from MarineLord. Yeah, it's going to be a little palisade wall. MarineLord not going to be far off an age up himself. We can see PuppyPaw just blocking it right here, being an absolute pain. I think MarineLord tried to place his landmark here, but it is going to be the Mehmed Imperial Armory. So these walls should buy him a lot of time. But saying that, PuppyPaw can just use this crossing here. MarineLord might have wanted to have got up that palisade just a little bit quicker. Early men-at-arms they still are. No veterancy upgrade in quite yet. But they'll be on their way soon. Needs to get a few more villagers onto the gold, possibly. We also have some upgrades coming through in the Meinwerk. Marching drills and iron on Damesh coming in now. And the Mehmed Imperial Armory is going to get up before these men-at-arms arrive. And there it is. MarineLord going to be heading back to the base with these villagers. Crossbows immediately in the queue. Only got the one archery range though. Might want to make some knights with this as well, possibly. There we go. First knight in the queue. He's got the meta here as well. He'll want to be switching this over to melee defense drums. When you're up against only men-at-arms, this is the better option over attack drums. So we'll have to see if he does that. But men-at-arms going to be focusing down this crossbow. Needs to pull this one back underneath the town center fire. They're going to be helping out. PuppyPaw only has the iron under mesh at the moment. Doesn't have the tier 2 upgrade quite yet. We see Early men-at-arms are being taken down, but PuppyPaw doing a good job here, denying off the gold. MarineLord still got a bit in the queue. Second archery range gets dropped down over here. Luckily for MarineLord, it does still have quite a bit of gold. He should have enough to make crossbows for the time being. And we can see here the meta really helping out here. And mums get called in as well. Really, really good choice here. Going to be able to heal up those crossbows. Unfortunately for MarineLord, these two villagers are going to get caught off guard. But more and more crossbows. We're up to 3 crossbows now for MarineLord. I think he should be able to hold this. And MarineLord's fishing economy behind this is just so much stronger than PuppyPaw. PuppyPaw still only on the 4 fishing ships. Constant men-at-arm production though. They're still only in the early men-at-arm status. Finally, the veterancy upgrade is coming through on it. MarineLord's looking pretty strong here. Unfortunately, his archery range at the back of the base is going to be taken out. Imam's going to be really handy here, healing up the knight. Needs to be careful not to lose these, though. It looks like PuppyPaw going to be retreating back with these men-at-arms. Archery range gets taken out. MarineLord still goldless for the time being, but he did go up with the Sultani trade network, so he is gathering a little bit of gold from this landmark. It may not be a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. Also, a gate being constructed here for MarineLord is able to save the villager on 2 HP. And PuppyPaw has to move a little bit further. We also have a Dow out, I believe. Yeah, we have a Dow out from MarineLord, able to do a little bit more damage on Puppy when he's walking through here. As we see, he's actually made a Hulk now. So PuppyPaw is trying to punish MarineLord's water here, but I don't think it's going to work too well as MarineLord's got 2 docks out. He's already making he's making a demo here, though I don't think he's going to need it. We just see how much damage the town center does there to that Hulk. Now PuppyPaw still trying to harass, but MarineLord's going to be walling this up. He's still got this gold here with 2,800 remaining. Knight's just going to be chasing these guys down. Heavy maces is in though, so they should be able to take out those knights. But relics being picked up now as well. Where's that first relic? Oh, it's actually going to be MarineLord picking that up. Thought that would be PuppyPaw there. But MarineLord using those at Marms. Going to be able to pick up the relics. Deny them from PuppyPaw, who is yet to pick one up. But demo ship going off there. Not doing much damage though. House going to be taken out for PuppyPaw. MarineLord's just done such a good job so far, just defending this position. Mangonel came out as well somewhere. Here it is. Mangonel is going to help out here. He's going to get a nice shot off there onto the men-at-arms. Obviously, men-at-arms don't take too much damage up against Mangonels, but every bit of damage counts. We do have the tier 2 upgrade in now for PuppyPaw for the ranged defense, but still going to get absolutely wrecked by crossbowmen. And the amount of crossbows that are here, we got 8 crossbows. It's going to be very, very tricky for PuppyPaw to hold that. Lots of hulks being produced for him as well. PuppyPaw finally expanding out into the water here. Second dock gets dropped down, as well as triple stable here. Looks like MarineLord wants to put the pressure onto this Burgrave now with this Mangonel. Looks to get up the crossings as well. Definitely a smart move. Relic just sitting here for the time being. MarineLord's gathering up some stone. That might be for some military schools, or it may possibly be for a keep. I think a keep would be is going to be the option here, right on this front line here. But we'll have to find out. Another thing MarineLord doesn't have quite yet is there it is, blacksmith. Blacksmith to buff up the Mehmed Imperial armor is super, super important. You can get out siege so much faster. We might also have it being switched over to trebuchet soon. It's something that we see quite a few players do. But Mangonel just slowly taking shots onto this Burgrave. We see PuppyPaw going to be massing up horsemen. Don't have a single horseman out quite yet. There are the first 2. And it looks like MarineLord's going to be pushing now on the waterfront over to PuppyPaw. He only has 1 Hulk, and that Hulk is very low. There's a demo ship. Dow needs to take that out. Good micro there by MarineLord, able to take that out just in time. And that Hulk is going to be going down for PuppyPaw soon. And that's when his water will be in trouble. I mean, I say that. He's only got 4 fishing ships. But MarineLord in the base now. Heavy Mace's men-at-arms should be able to deal with them pretty well. Able to push them back for the time being. But just so much harassment coming through. Men-at-arms looking to be a pain here as well. Second mangonel comes out. Able to take a nice shot there. Needs one more shot to kill them. Is PuppyPaw going to let him get it? There might be one fishing ship gone. It is. Almost all of them gone. And it seems like he'll just be sacrificing that. Hey, State. Thank you very much for the raid. That is very much appreciated. Thank you. MarineLord going to be returning back with his cavalry for the time being. He sees that PuppyPaw is looking to put on some pressure now with these horsemen. Though not that many of them out. Triple stable. Only being produced from 1 for the time being. Relic's being captured for MarineLord right now. This is his second one coming in. It's going to get denied. PuppyPaw still yet to pick one up. Doesn't even think about picking up this one in the behind the base. Might be useful in this outpost. But MarineLord going to be pushing these back once again. Three military schools. Okay, so that stone was for the military schools. But still stacking up a lot of stone. Could definitely be for a keep drop. But honestly, Eco's looking pretty equal at the moment. MarineLord doesn't have that many ships left. But has managed to clean up PuppyPaws. But this isn't looking too good for Puppy at all. The mass coming out from MarineLord now is just so huge. MarineLord now adding in some spearmen as well to deal with the horsemen. He's able to hold here for the time being. MarineLord just trying to block off these relics as much as he can. PuppyPaw having to expand out over here on the berries. But unfortunately, I feel like Puppy went for an all-in here with the Burgrave play. Going with the Meinwerk first into the Burgrave. And unfortunately, I don't think it paid off for him. He caused barely any eco damage. And MarineLord was able to just get out crossbowmen so quick. Not sure how I feel about the Meinwerk here. It was a good try. It was a good try. Meta still set to attack drums. PuppyPaw going to be trying to pick up the relic over here. Going into some land connects now as well. Does have access to quite a bit of gold. We see big gold mine behind the base. As well as this smaller gold mine in the base, which is about to run out. Mangonel is going to be taken out by MarineLord if he's not careful here. Horseman going to be jumping on that. Going to be running straight past, though, onto the crossbow. Knights coming in for MarineLord, though. And there we go. The Mangonel does get taken out. MarineLord losing quite a lot of high-value units right there. Outpost gets cancelled as well. But crossbowman on the backline able to just do so much damage onto those men-at-arms. And now, have a look at this. MarineLord's found the villagers. Villagers trying to kill the knight by meleeing it down. But so many dead villagers here. We just see how little damage it causes. And now a second knight is in here as well. They're all the villagers dead. This has to be a good game. There's no chance. So many dead villagers. With the water eco that MarineLord has right now. The military schools he's got out. The amount of villagers he just killed there. Not looking too good for him at all. Men-at-arms are going to arrive. Able to clean up that knight, but the damage has been done. The damage has been done. And I think MarineLord knows about these villagers up here as well. So I wouldn't be surprised to see even more knights being rallied up there. Lots of spearmen coming out from MarineLord now. Meaning that those horsemen that PuppyPaw still has somewhere. Yeah, here they are. They're going to be quite ineffective here. Mangonel still taking shots at the Burgrave. Emergency repairs does come in. Trebuchet on the backline as well, targeting down this landmark. PuppyPaw's got a few lance connects, only 4 of them though. Going to be very, very easy for MarineLord to micro that one down. And no more landsnakes are in the queue. Siege Workshop is down Springled in the queue. And now we have another knight up here. Going to be able to take out more and more villagers. We see another one going to be going down there. And there it is. The Burgrave goes down. MarineLord probably going to be edging a little bit more forward, trying to take out the town center next. Relic has been placed inside of this outpost. PuppyPaw bringing in the third relic now. Horsemen down to the east side of the map here. Might look to try and break through, but honestly, they need to be in the base here. Springled coming forward for PuppyPaw. Going to try and target out that Mangonel, but I think it's just going to be going down here. Knight and Spim are going to be jumping on that. This is not looking good for PuppyPaw whatsoever. Going to be losing out his whole army here. Springled going to be saved by a villager, but yeah, not for too long. And there it is. GG is going to get called. MarineLord is through to the grand finals, taking it 2-1.